It's Wednesday, the 27th of February. Welcome to Direkt Studios and to this report commentary. I have Richard Paxman with me on Skype. He is the CEO of Paxman, who just released their year-end report hours ago. How are you, Richard?
I'm very well indeed, thank you. Great to be here.
I'm happy to have you. Let's talk a bit about your company. What have you been up to this quarter?
So Q4 has been really busy for us. As you may have seen in the report, it was our best quarter to date, with over 155 scalp cooling systems sold and installed throughout a large number of countries. Probably about 50% of those, or just less than, going to the United States of America. So incredibly busy, 2 million SEK growth from the previous quarter and substantial growth from the first quarter of 2018. It's really been about increasing sales and market share this quarter. We spent significant amounts of money on marketing and international travel, but also international trade and exhibitions, really to set us up and get us ready for our expected growth in 2019. In addition to our sort of sales activity, we were working hard on our MDSAT regulatory approval, which we achieved, and really pleased with that. I think that's a real testimony to the quality of our product and the professionalism of our business and the high standards that we meet. We were also at San Antonio Breast Cancer Symposium, where we worked with some great key opinion leaders, which really spread the word about scalp cooling getting behind us. So really pleased with our performance so far for the 2018.
And where's your focus now, Richard, this coming quarter?
So it's still really about growth, and it has to be about growth. Key for us at the moment is about utilization. So, we've done a fantastic job at building the infrastructure in the US, getting equipment out there, which includes 366 scalp coolers, I think now 190 locations over 34 states in America. So really taking over the competition and setting ourselves up for some substantial growth. So it's working on utilization, making sure that those healthcare providers are offering scalp cooling. We've started to get under the skins of the healthcare providers, doing some physician insight, really to understand why some people enroll patients, why others don't enroll patients, really to develop our strategy going forward. In addition to that, we're working hard, as you know, with reimbursement strategies. So we have regular payer discussions. We're working with some of the really influential guideline players such as NCCN, ASCO. So that will maintain a focus. You may have also seen some of the new press releases that we put forward this quarter. So we're opening an amazing research centre, or we've opened an amazing research centre with the University of Huddersfield, looking really at the future of scalp cooling. And although that's not our focus for this particular quarter, it's really our long-term goal to improve what we do and stay really ahead of the game like we are now. Yeah. In addition to that, we've looked at other new product developments such as chemotherapy-induced peripheral neuropathy, just some great synergies with our business. So it's a good start to the year.
It is indeed. You exceeded your turnover target for 2018. I noticed it was 58 million in Swedish crowns, and your target there was 50 million. And in the same target announcement made back in 2017, your target beyond 2018 was growing by 25% yearly. Is that the target investors should expect?
Well, this year we've not actually set any specific growth targets, just because it's a little bit more difficult with the rest of the world sales and US sales growing at different rates. But we're confident we'll see some significant growth year on year. So just watch this space.
All right, so let's talk about market distribution then. I noticed that this year almost half your sales, 246 systems, were installed in the US, and the rest are quite spread. Is this what we should expect moving forward? Which part is growing fastest?
Well, I think what you've got to look at is our major focus. So our major focus is and has been the United States. So we set up an organization in the US. So we go direct. Our budget and market is spent in in the US, so we would expect that to be key and continue to be key. As you know, it works slightly different. So we sell equipment from our UK company to our US company. We then install that equipment through what we have now 190 locations, 366 scalp coolers, 34 states. And that install base will continue to grow, and I believe continue to grow at a similar level to what we have already. The rest of the world markets, yes, there will be some more focus in certain areas, such as Japan. We expect them to come on board this year based on Shonin approval. We're very close now. That will take some of our focus. You see the relationships we have with Teva. Again, that will be some of our focus, a slightly different business model. But you will see quite a spread over those markets, as we don't focus our own marketing budgets and efforts on each particular market. Those are handled by distributors. But our business model is changing to really support our distributors and get more out of them in the coming years.
Talking about distributors, talking about Asia and the US, you do sell globally. Have you noticed any of the trade war tensions as of late?
Unfortunately, I'll be very honest with you, no. I think where we're sat, medical products, there's always a need. We've not yet get held up in any of those issues. So business as usual for us, which is very good.
Richard, thank you so much for joining me, and good luck.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for taking an interest in us, and thank you to all those out there that are supporting what we do. We're really making a difference and changing the face of cancer.